Welcome to our presentation on finding sources for paper 2. In paper 2, you're going to use sources in a lot of different ways to help you figure out what topic you want to write about. You're going to gather some preliminary evidence before you narrow down your proposition. After you've got a proposition, you're going to gather more evidence. You need sources specifically to help you establish your assumptions, and it's likely that you need sources to help you identify your counterarguments. Phew, let's take a look at how this is going to work. If you're still trying to brainstorm a topic, I would recommend doing some internet searches. Here I went to a news site and I hit technology and science, and I found some interesting articles about what phones are popular and are video games scarier than movies. Similarly, I went to the excellent library guides and decided that journalism looked like one that was a likely source of information about media and society. And so I can look around here and find websites, books. Maybe I don't even need to read the whole book to get an idea for a paper, just the abstract of it. But this is for helping you generate ideas. Now you need to start gathering some preliminary evidence. Let's look what that might look like. I decided I was interested in the link between TV and ADD. And so I did a simple Google search for link between TV and ADD. And it looks like I've got several promising sources here. But I'm not going to limit myself quite yet. Or something else on Google, you can go here and do related searches. And so just in case I wasn't sure that that's really what I wanted to do, I see, well, here's one about a link between TV and autism. And that's actually more interesting to me. So maybe I'll go that way. So this is helping you figure out some topics, figure out the beginning parts of your research. After you've gathered preliminary evidence, you're going to start with a working proposition, and then you'll want to gather more evidence for that proposition. Again, I am really going to recommend going to these library guides. Communication is a likely library guide that some of you might be using. News and current events. Psychology, of course, if you're writing about ADD or autism. Sociology might be a good choice. So look in there. And then inside those library guides, you'll say, here are the databases related to psychology, journals, references, pre-vetted websites. And so take advantage of all of these resources that will help you find more information on your specific topic. And of course, don't forget to search the databases for articles and play with your search terms until you get them right. When I did a search for TV and ADD in Academic Search Complete, I didn't get what I wanted. And so I thought, oh, let me spell those out. And then suddenly I've got some better looking, more promising sources there. What about when you need to start establishing your assumptions? Here, I went back to that same database where I had just found some articles, and I wanted to use as my assumption, well, the assumption behind my argument is that television does affect our brains. And so I did a search, television affects brain, and I am not finding anything very useful here. And so I did a Google search. How does television affect the brain? And I have all kinds of possible results. What I need to do is go to one of these, find the study that they say their information is based on, and then go back to the library database and find the study as a source for my paper. So there's lots and lots of research time dedicated to paper 2, but it's going to help you craft a strong argument, enhance your critical thinking and writing skills. Please do not be at all hesitant to seek help from the Writing Center, from me, and from those wonderful, wonderful librarians who are just waiting for you to come in and ask for research help.